Ultimately, what we're trying to do is reduce the number of motorcyclists who are losing their lives. The goal is to get a better understanding of why they are driving in a way that leads them to dying. And we're trying to use those insights and incorporate them into the messaging.
It's all about their love of riding. And the key message we want them to take away is we don't want you to stop riding. We don't want you to stop doing what you love. We just want you to back off your speed a little bit and take less risks on the road.
Also talking to the riders in their own language as well, just so they sort of understand what we're trying to say to them.
Attending at a motorcycle crash is quite traumatic. It's quite largely spread over a fair area, given the fact that, as with a motorbike, you will move away from where the bike is. There's lots of debris, there's lots of markings on the road, and quite often you don't know what's taking place instantly because of the size of the scene.
I had a collision with a horsefly on the top of Checker Hill Road at Forreston. About 40 minutes after that, the ambulance got there, and then I had a helicopter ride to the Royal Adelaide Hospital, where they asked for permission to cut my leg off.
So the locations on this commercial relate to some real-world data that shows these are the type of roads where this kind of accident can occur. So we thought it essential to kind of be as realistic as possible in terms of places that are dangerous. This felt like the right place to do it because this is where the problems lie.
Today, the stunt was to ride in and simulate a low-side accident on a motorcycle, which means that the bike loses traction and you sort of fall down on the road and slide out. And that's what we tried to replicate here today.
Yeah, so the stunt we performed today was a simulated motorcycle high side, which just involves the bike losing traction on an angle and then suddenly gaining traction again, causing the rider to fly off the motorcycle. So it's quite a common crash you see on the roads.
The challenges with a stunt like this are generally, where the bike is going to go, how far you're going to slide, trying to figure out what the stunt needs to look like and then working around that.
So the way I prepared, I'm lucky enough to have access to a farm. So when Harry informed me that I was going to be doing some high sides, I got on my motorcycles and put down some mats and pretty much did what we did here today.
So we use a research company that specialises in behavioural research and attitudinal research, and we get together groups of motorcyclists and talk to them about what it is they love about motorcycling, what it is they love about going on rides on the weekend on roads like this one, and what it is that drives them to push it that bit further that could actually lead them to death. Because we know it's no good saying motorcycling is dangerous, because they already know that. That's part of the appeal. So we try and find different insights that we can use to talk to them in a different way. And for this campaign, it's about using the words that they say to us, like "I feel so connected to the road," and repositioning it so you can see the dark side of being connected to the road. And hopefully that will resonate more strongly. You've got a better chance of getting them just to pull back that little bit so their rides are safer.
What do I love about riding? It's the thrill, the excitement. Riding gives me a sense of freedom. I feel so connected to the road. Riding is like therapy to me. It makes me feel alive. Love riding? Back off.